how are you holding up, brother? Because we know you got a pending
I'm
sentencing.
November 21st.
I'm in the best. I'm in the like I'm confident like I'm like I ain't going to jail. I don't speak that out my mouth.
There you go. There you go.
I'm from down south. Your word, your mouth is a powerful sword.
That's right.
All niggas say nigga gonna kill me, you be dead. I'm telling you, I done seen the nigga gotta kill, nigga end up dead.
That's right.
You know, so I don't speak none of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's still up to the judge. It's up to God, but it's up to the judge. You know, people saying he gotta do 2 years. That's not facts of this case. It's up to the judge what the judge want to do. But man, I'm confident, man. I'm chin up, chest high. Chin up, chest high.
How do you just prepare mentally even for that day, just to even go in that courtroom? Because you done survived a lot of legal battles.
How I prepare for it? I mean, I'm already prepared for it. I mean, this ain't my first rodeo, man. I mean, I'm already prepared for it in every kind of way. But I just don't, and I'm still trying to get a pardon. I'm still trying to get, I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up my hope. I ain't giving up my hope and no pardon. So
have you reached out to his people? I know you reached out.
Have you reached out? I had a meeting with
the lobbyist.
What's the lady name? Miss Alice over the pardon board. I had a meeting at the White House with them. So I spoke my case to them. Let them know I feel like the system been letting me down, and they heard my case. So Trump got them to hear my case. So I mean,
opportunity and chance.
It ain't over with. It ain't. But I would much rather a pardon, man. I won't be a free man. I won't be able to have my gun rights again and protect my family. All this I need protection.
You got a lot of acres. You need
like I need in Atlanta, Georgia, is you like so. Hopefully I get a pardon.
Alice Johnson, you talking about?
Alice Johnson.
Yeah. How does this situation feel different from like your past legal battles, though?
This one seemed like I'm way more confident because not only do I trust in God, because I don't have a judge that hate me this time. I've always had judges to crucify me. I got 10 years for third offense marijuana, man. 30 grams, 18 grams. I never been to rehab. I already feel like the system rawed me out. I was sent straight to Angola. So for marijuana. So with this one, I don't feel like the judge hate me. That's why that's what got a big feeling in me swaying this, because this judge don't hate me. Like when a judge is a powerful opponent in the courtroom, and this judge, I don't feel like she hate me like that.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back, another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and we back outside with it. H-Town, Texas nights once again. Lovely weather in the city tonight. Over here kicking it at my pop's crib one time, kicking back, relaxing with the fam. Got a little bit to eat, but I did want to come give y'all the latest update that Boosie came through, let everybody know what's going on with his federal gun case and what to expect for sentencing. And I had a links in the description where you could watch the clip in the beginning in full. And on the Breakfast Club, they talked about a lot more in the interview as well. They got a new project with him and NBA Youngboy working together and things. But he talked about one of the conversations that was on the internet. It was kind of getting pushed out there a little bit that he might be guaranteed 2 years or have to do 2 years, most definitely without it. And he said, nah, that's not true. It really rests on the judge. I think a lot of people reference that from seeing other cases that are similar with people out there with the judge for people who are convicted felons with firearms, and it get picked up by the Fed. So that's where a lot of the 2 years come from. But he's saying that's not a mandatory 2 years from him. It can be less than that from the judge. But he also let it be known that, hey, I was in contact when I went to the White House with Alice Johnson, the head of the pardon board. And I don't know if they exactly call it pardon board, but we've seen this been done, and being a part of the conversation this year especially, we saw that NBA YoungBoy got a pardon earlier this year on the federal level from Trump. Also, Larry Hoover. I know Kodak Black had got one back in the past. Also, Lil Wayne then got one. So it's very high possibility that Boosie might not have to go to the feds at all. They will have the final say-so on that. If they're going to grant him that pardon, you got to have the relationships to get in there and talk to the people. You better know it costs a little something too. You ain't just doing it because you're a nice guy and things. You got to know the right people. There's going to have to be some type of tangible thing going on as well. Who knows? And hey, if you could have opportunity to not go to prison, I think you will probably take that too. If you got the resources for it, you got the finances for it, or the relationships for it. I don't know what all you got to do, but if you got it, you most definitely going to probably use it and execute it. That's the name of the game in this point in time. As I don't know if that will give Boosie his gun rights back overall. I do know that's why NBA YoungBoy is able to travel and go across the country right now and tour, is because Trump gave him that part. As this started back in 2023, and Boosie they've been dragging him out there. The original prosecutor was taking him all down through there. Caught the case in May, leaving a video shoot out there, caught on camera with the gun on his back waistband and things like that. Had security who had a weapon there as well, but Boosie walking through the video shoot, they was actually investigating somebody in that video shoot, watching somebody at that video shoot, so they saw him in the mix, put the focus on him, put the helicopters and the police on him, they find the guns. Well, they go back to court the next month after that. They actually threw it out on the state level, but the feds arrested Boosie right outside of the courtroom and took him down for that federal charge. And after that, it got real. It was supposed to be possibly thrown out, but they got rid of that clause. It was the Duarte act, where they were going to allow, at one point in time, convicted felons that had nonviolent offenses be able to have carry firearms. There was a case that was referenced where another convicted felon had said, well, hey, I am a person who did have charges and I am a convicted felon, but I had non-violent offenses. There wasn't any violent acts committed, and it's against the constitutional right in the Ninth Circuit. Hey man, bro, I should be able to have a gun again if I ain't did no violent crimes. I didn't shoot nobody. I didn't stab nobody. I wasn't beating nobody up. My charges was non-violent to come through, but they eventually took that back from the Shorty Duarte trial in that Ninth Circuit. And when they took it back from him, they took it back from Boosie as well. But he was about to get in there about the hair, like, hey, I'm about to get it done. That's why he was celebrating, because it was supposed to go in his favor. It was just still that gray area. But once they pulled it back, they snatched Boosie's back. So he went on ahead and decided, man, let me go on plead out, because it's going to keep going on. And I'm still going to have to get sentenced in the judge's hands anyway. So we'll see what happens. And I got a lot of, backlash and getting called out, and people felt the way because I said that these gun laws in America are outdated. This ain't just about rappers or Boosie for me. I'm speaking in general in America, not even just the gun laws. These laws, some of these laws got created and mindset comes from hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago, bro. They made by men. Men don't have all the answers on earth. I don't care who you is. You could be a person that works a 9 to 5, make $30,000 to $40,000 a year. If you have a side business, and in that business it requires you to protect yourself, yeah, the laws are the laws now. You need to follow the laws on the land. But if you are working like Boosie is working as a rapper, this is a legitimate business. This is a business that makes a lot of money. You need to protect yourself. You can't always rely on security to protect you. So I'm just saying that, hey, if somebody doesn't have none, it don't matter who it is. It could be a dude that got $5,000 to his name. If he out here working and he want a gun to protect himself, he ain't never shot nobody, or he doesn't have those type of charges on him, then guess what? He don't, or convictions on him. He should be able to protect himself and his business and what he's doing for a living. That's how I feel about it. It's just like with me with the weed game. Back in the day, if you got caught with a gram of weed in H-Town with just a little sweet, my nigga, just a little sweet, that boys used to sell 3 for $5. And you buy one of them little skimp sweets back in the day. bro, they gonna treat you like you done shot somebody and killed somebody. Nah, it ain't nothing but a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Ain't the only difference is 15 years later, the laws be created and outdated. So that was my stance on that. Y'all gonna feel how y'all want to feel. It wasn't about Boosie. It was about anybody. But tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.